everyone, my name is Miri and welcome to today's class. So today's class is going to focus on releasing tension in the upper back, neck and shoulders area. So this is an area we hold a lot of tension, whether it's from physical stresses or also from emotional stress as well. So today's class is in collaboration with Cork Yoga. I've been an ambassador for Cork Yoga for nearly 2 years now, and they provide biodegradable and sustainable yoga equipment made here in Portugal. They also give proceeds to mental health projects based here and also in the US. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Make yourself comfortable and I'll meet you on the mat in a moment. Hey everyone, and welcome to today's practice. I'm really excited about today's practice, mainly because I hold a lot of stress and tension in my upper body. That's the main area that gets really stiff and tight for me. But also the second reason, because quite a few of you have asked for me to do this practice for you, which I'm so grateful for. Thanks for getting in touch and asking me. And a lot of you have actually practiced with me in the past in the surf camps, and when you've come back from surfing and your shoulders are killing you, this is the kind of practice that I would do with you guys. So please make yourself really comfortable for today's practice. If you have or can get hold of a block, it would be useful for today's practice, and also a strap. But please don't worry if you don't have a strap, you can use a scarf or a towel or anything else that looks like this. So let's make ourselves comfortable. Any comfortable seated position. You can sit up on a block if you like. Rest the hands down onto the knees. Lengthen the spine all the way up, and then just check if you're arching through the lower back, and if you are, just draw the navel in slightly so we feel crown of the head lengthening up towards the ceiling, and then also rooting down into the floor. Rest the hands onto the knees with the palms down. Take a wonderful, deep, nourishing breath in through the nose. Big breath out of the mouth. And another big, deep breath in. And out. And one more, breathing in. And out. Take some time now just to allow your breath to settle into its own comfortable, relaxed rhythm. Let go of any forcefulness in the breath. Just allow it to flow freely and comfortably and smoothly in and out through your nose. Notice how one breath just flows into the next effortlessly. There is nothing that we need to do right now. Our body is already breathing. We're just simply taking some time to observe this breath. And in this way, we can allow the mind to become more peaceful as we focus on every incoming and outgoing breath. And now, still keeping that wonderful, calming quality to your breath, begin to invite the breath all the way down into your belly and filling all the way up into your chest. And then as you exhale, you empty from the chest and then all the way down into the belly. As you breathe in, you feel the belly expand up into the rib cage and up into the chest. And as we exhale, we slowly empty the breath from the body to create space for another fresh inhalation. Still keeping the breath natural, just deepening the breath a little more. Beginning to cultivate our diaphragmatic breathing. Naturally deepening our inhalations and lengthening the exhales. And let's stay connected to this deep breathing throughout our practice. Place the palms together in front of the heart. And let's start today's practice with these words, repeating them to yourself silently or out loud. May I find peace within myself. May I find peace with all in my life. Inhale to open the eyes. And welcome. So from here, we're going to inhale to open up the heart and chest. Spread the hands, spread the fingers, draw the shoulders back. And then exhale, rounding through the spine, interlocking the hands and rolling the shoulders forwards, really getting into the space between the shoulders, chin to chest. The inhale takes you back as you open up the heart and chest, take the shoulders back. And then as you exhale, you're just going to round and interlock the hands and roll the shoulders forwards, bring the chin down. Good, and one more like that. Inhale, lift and open the heart and chest. And then exhale, interlock your hands, roll the shoulders all the way through. And then from there, keep breathing. Just do little side to side movements, over to one side, then the other. Just in your own time. So just finding freedom and movement in your practice. Good, and then slowly releasing back up. Good. Now from here, we're going to bring our left hand down towards the floor. So we're going to stretch out through the right side of the body. Inhale, reach your right arm up, and then exhale all the way over into that side body bend. You can bring the left forearm down on the floor if you can reach and if that's comfortable for you today. Good, take one more deep breath in here. Exhale, fold a little deeper. And then inhale, press your bottom hand down towards the floor and lift and open up the heart and chest. And then exhale into that side body bend, reaching all the way over. Good, inhale, lift open the heart and chest, look back towards that hand, and then exhale, side body bend. Good, one more, inhale, lift open the heart and chest, and then exhale all the way down, side body bend. Inhale all the way up, and then as you exhale all the way over to the other side, onto the forearm or onto the hand, whatever feels better for your body. Reach all the way over with the left arm, releasing through the left side of the body now. Keep rooting down through the left side so we're not lifting up. So we're rooting down and then lengthening from there and finding that wonderful release. Good, keep breathing here. Take one more deep breath in. And out. Then we inhale to lift open the heart and chest. So we're going to take that top arm all the way back to open the chest. And then exhale into side body bend, stretching and reaching over, reaching all the way through the fingertips. Inhale to lift and open. Exhaling, side body bend. Good, one more. Inhale, lift and open. I'm smiling because it's feeling really tight for me today. And exhale all the way over, side body bend. Inhale all the way up. And then as you exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back of the head. Open up, so you're drawing the shoulders back towards each other. Take a big deep breath in. And then exhale, lean back into your hands. Imagine you're kind of leaning back or laying back at the beach. Your arms are interlocked, hands are interlocked around the back of the head. Look up towards the ceiling. Just a few more breaths here. Keep breathing. Well done, and then inhale, bring the chin back towards the chest, and then exhale, release it out. Good. Now bring the hands behind you, fingertips even, pointing forwards towards the top of your mat. Lean back onto the hands. Now from here, we're just going to lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Let's see how this goes today. So we're going to draw the knees down to the floor, engage through pelvic floor, draw the navel in and up towards the spine, and then inhale, lift the chest, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Feel this wonderful release through the front body. Look all the way up. Try not to dip down into the shoulders. Keep lifting the chest up towards the ceiling. One more deep breath in. Then as you exhale, slowly release it out. Good. Now grab onto your strap or your scarf, your towel, whatever you're using for today's practice. And I'm going to go to the side for this one, just so you can see the movement. So what we're going to do is take the strap up overhead, okay? So we want a little tension in the strap. So as we're doing these forwards and back movements, just to increase mobility in the shoulder, to release tension, we want to keep the strap with a little bit of tension so that we are not having it so loose that we don't feel anything, but also don't have it so tight that it's painful. So it's kind of finding that middle ground where there's a deep stretch without any pain. So grabbing onto the strap, reaching the arms up overhead, we're going to inhale to open, and then we're going to exhale to bring the strap back forwards. So inhale, take the arms back to that halfway point. You can bend the elbows if you need to, and then exhale to slowly come forwards. Good. Let's do another 5 more. Inhale to lift and open. Exhale to come forwards. Inhale to lift and open, coming to that halfway point, and then exhale all the way forwards. Inhale, lift and open, just to the halfway point for these. Exhale all the way forwards, and then the next ones we're going to go all the way over. One more like that. Inhale to the halfway point, and then exhale all the way forwards. Now this time we're going to do little arches and rounds in the spine at the same time. So we're going to start here. We're going to inhale to come all the way back. Arch the spine. Take the arms as far back as feels good for you. And then exhale all the way forwards and round the spine. Bring the strap to the knees. Draw the navel in. Inhale. Arch the spine. Come all the way back. And then exhale, rounding through the spine. Draw the navel in. Good. 3 more like that. Inhale. Lift and open the heart and chest. Shoulders back. Try not to look up to the ceiling, just forwards. Exhale all the way forwards. Bring the chin to the chest. Round through the back. Inhale. Lift and open the heart and chest. Shoulders back. Exhaling, rolling all the way through. 1 more. Inhale. Lift and open. Shoulders back. And then exhale all the way through. Well done. Slowly release it out, and already notice the changes that you feel in your body. So from here, we're going to bring our right arm up and over and just place the right hand just between the shoulders. So you're bringing the palm of the hand and the fingers just between your shoulder blades. So this one, just so that we get the arm in the right position, we're just going to use our left hand to gently lengthen through the right side of the body, and then just see if we can bring that back hand down the back a little more. From here, draw the navel in and up, take a big deep inhale, and then as we exhale, keep drawing that right hand down the back and feeling that wonderful opening through the right side of the body. Press the back of the head into the arm, so we're not leaning forwards, but we're keeping that length in the spine. Breathing here for another 4 deep breaths. Three. 2. And 1. Well done. Now come into a little side body bend. So you're coming all the way over, just for a couple of breaths. Good. And then on your next inhale, come up. Then as you exhale, twist. You're going to roll that right shoulder forwards. Twist. You're almost trying to look towards the back of your mat. Good. And we're just going to take a couple more deep breaths in and out here. So you're going to feel this all the way down the back of the shoulder blade. I know this one's intense, guys. Now on your next inhale, slowly come back to the middle. And as you exhale, release it out. Now how lovely that feels now. Notice the changes through both sides. If you had any pins and needles or anything like that at all, you're always welcome to rest and then come back in when you're ready. Now other side, bring the left arm up and over, and then place the left hand between the shoulder blades. You can use the right hand to adjust, to lengthen up so we find that opening through the left side of the body. Keep drawing the hands down the back, the left hand down the back. Then we take a big deep inhale. Lengthen the spine up, navel in, and then as we exhale, keep drawing the hand down the back and feeling that wonderful opening through the shoulder and all through the right side, the left side. Keep breathing here. Press the back of your head into the arm so you're not rounding the spine. Keep the length here. Good. Let's take another 3 breaths. So long, deep breaths in and out, complete inhales and complete exhales. Try not to speed through the breath. Really observe each breath entering and leaving your body. Well done. Now on your next exhale, you slowly come into that little side body bend. Even if you're not coming very deep into it, it doesn't matter. You're still going to feel it, I promise. Good. And then we inhale up. And then on our next exhale, we come into that twist. So we roll that left elbow forwards. So we're looking almost towards the back of our mat. Imagine you want to look past your right armpit. And we just take a few deep breaths in and out here. And we inhale ourselves back to the middle. We exhale. Wow, release that out. Notice the changes already, how much better and how much more open and released that feels. Now we're going to come into Garudasana or eagle arms. So we're going to bring the arms out in front of us. We may need a strap for this one. So I'm going to mirror you. So what you're going to do is bring your right arm on top of your left arm. Then from there, see if you can tuck the elbows in on top of each other and then wrap the arms around. So if this is not possible for you, alternatively, you can use a strap so that you can hold onto to create that little bit of tension so we can feel that release through the back of the shoulder blades. So using your strap here if you need, or pressing the palms of the hands together. Drawing the navel in and up towards the spine, lengthening the spine up. Squeeze your hands towards each other, squeeze your elbows towards each other. Now on your next inhale, reach the arms up. Good. Breathing here. Here you don't need to look up towards the ceiling. Don't cause any unnecessary tension into your neck. Just keep the neck level, keep the head level. Keep breathing here. Let's take another 4 deep breaths. Really breathe into your upper back and the space between your shoulder blades to deepen the release through there. Take another 3. 2. And last deep breath in and out. Exhale it out of the mouth. Release. Well done. Good. Take a couple of shoulder rolls. And then let's move through the other side. Bring your arms out in front of you. And this time you're going to cross your left arm on top of the right. Again, you may have a lot more tightness through one side than the other. Wrap the arms around. You can press the palms towards each other, okay? And press the elbows in towards each other as well. And then on your next inhale, you're slowly going to reach the arms up towards the ceiling. So you really start to feel that opening through the back of the shoulder blades. Try to soften through the neck and breathe deeply here. With every exhale, just feel that sense of release. Feel the muscles beginning to open up and relax. Feel all of that tension melting away. Let's take another 3 breaths in and out. 2. and 1. Well done. Slowly release it out. Good. Take a couple of shoulder circles. And place the palms together in front of the heart. Just notice the changes that you've created already in your body and take a moment to come back to your breathing. And let's slowly come onto our hands and knees. So from there, coming onto your mat, and we're just going to bring the wrists below the shoulders, the knees below the hips to start, and we're going to surrender down into our puppy pose. So this is a really nice release for the upper back, neck and shoulders area. So we bring the knees below the hips, and then we slowly start to walk our hands forwards and release the chest and the chin down towards the floor. Now we're going to be here just a little while, so really allow the sense of surrender, dropping the heart all the way down. If bringing the chin down is too much for you, you're welcome to bring the forehead down, and you can relax onto the forearms, onto the elbows, if that's a little easier for you today. So with every exhale, just allow the body to sink down just a little more, finding that sense of surrender and release. And as you feel yourself surrendering and releasing into the posture, begin to come and return back to your deep breathing. With every exhale, releasing into it just a little more, finding a little more space. Let's take another 5 deep breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lifting up. Good. Now from here, let's slide our right arm under. So we're going to slide the right arm under the left arm and drop that right shoulder down towards the floor as we draw the left hand towards the top of the mat. Knees stay below the hips. And from here, you're almost trying to open your chest up towards the ceiling. You can come onto the fingertips of that left hand, crawl those fingertips forwards, rotate the chest open towards the ceiling, and breathe deeply here. Taking wonderful deep breaths in and out through the nose. And with every exhale, noticing if you can let go of any more unnecessary tension. So it's quite an active pose that we're doing today. We're rotating our heart open towards the ceiling, feeling that wonderful release. There's a little twist in the back as well. Let's take another 5 deep breaths. Another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Slowly press into that left hand so you can lift the right arm out. Then from there, take your left leg back so you're straightening the left leg out and lift that right arm up so you're opening up the heart and chest. Take the right arm all the way back. Maybe circle that top arm out, just taking one circle in each direction. Good. And then slowly bringing it back down onto the mat. Now coming back into that puppy pose position, and this time we're going to move to the other side. So you're going to slide your left arm under, dropping the left shoulder to the floor and bringing your right fingertips to the top of the mat. Again, noticing if one side maybe feels a little tighter for you than the other, just taking note where you're holding more tension. Now rotate your chest open towards the ceiling, breathing deeply there. With every exhale, just seeing if you could drop and surrender that left shoulder down to the floor. Let's take another 5 deep breaths. The 4. 3. 2. And 1. Well done. Now press into that right hand. Take the right leg back and then slowly bring your left arm up. So you're opening the heart and chest towards the ceiling. Good. Circle that top arm out, 1 circle in each direction. And then we slowly bring that hand back down, sit back in child's pose, but this time bring the forehead down and wrap your arms around the body. Let the shoulders relax. Relax and breathe here. Slowly make your way up. For our next posture, we're going to be on the floor and we're going to use our blocks. So coming all the way back down onto our mat, we're going to place 1 block here under the shoulder blades, so right under the shoulder blades in the upper back, and we're going to place 1 block under the head to support the neck. Now, a lot of people tend to not put a block under the head, and this means that the head is dropping all the way back, and it can end up causing tension in the neck, pulling on the neck. So I really recommend bringing some support under your head, like a pillow or your extra block. And just check for this one, just for today, that the block is right under your shoulder blades. So we're going to come all the way back, laying comfortably down onto our mat, and we're just going to check that the block is in the right place. So I'm going to lean back onto that block, check that it's right under my shoulder blades, right in the middle of my upper back, and then I'm going to lean my head back onto that other block. Okay? So this is going to feel really, really nice if you have rounded shoulders, if you have a lot of tension in the upper body, neck, shoulders area. Now, for some of us, we're not going to feel a lot in this one. So if you already have quite a lot of flexibility here, what you might want to do is place 2 blocks under the upper back. And then this will deepen the stretch a little bit more. So for this one today, we're going to straighten our legs out. And then the arms can either be out to the sides, or you're going to bring the arms overhead. So this one feels a little more intense. This one's actually my favorite. It feels so, so lovely. It's such a wonderful release for the heart and chest area. You could bend the elbows if you need to. Really just kind of play around a bit and just find a position that feels really, really lovely and a really lovely deep stretch for you. We're going to stay here just a little while. And we're actually going to stay here in silence so we can have an opportunity to tune into our breathing, to bring our awareness inwards. What I'd love for you to do for the time that we're in this posture is to close the eyes, relax your body completely so the body feels completely heavy on the blocks. If you need to change position at any time, then you're welcome to, but once you do, come back into stillness. As you feel this heaviness in your body, Begin to tune into your breathing. Feel the subtle sensations of the breath in your body. And really focus on bringing the breath into the heart and chest area, into the shoulders, into the upper back. All the areas where we are experiencing any tightness and stiffness, any emotional stress, any mental stress. And allow every exhale to carry some of the stress away so that you no longer need to carry it. Let it go. Sometimes we literally carry so much stress on our shoulders. And know that you no longer need to carry this. Simply let it go. Breathe it out. Know that it's important to take this time to replenish, to re-energize, to let go of all of that stress and tension that you're carrying, and to connect back in with yourself and how you are feeling, what you need from this moment. If you feel any emotions arising in this time, just let them come up. Let them release. Know that this is part of the process. To come out of this, slowly bend the knees. Bring your heels in towards you. Flatten your lower back under. You can bring your chin in towards the chest naturally, or you can bring the hands under the back of your head. Lift your head up so your neck is supported. And then use your core muscles to slowly draw yourself up. And then just give yourself a big hug. Round through the back. And then slowly come down onto your mat just for a very short shavasana to allow your body to adjust to all the changes that you've created through your practice today, and take a moment of silence and stillness before the rest of your day continues. Rest the arms alongside the body, relax your body down. We're just going to have a few moments of silence and quiet and peace. And from there, slowly draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug. And roll onto your side. And then press yourself back up to a seated position. Notice the calm and peace that we've cultivated through today's practice. Notice the changes in your body. Place the palms in front of the heart and Anjali Mudra. And make a promise to yourself in this moment just to dedicate a little time to yourself every day. Time for your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Namaste.